I'm Dan Galusha, and welcome to another edition of Shootin' Plink. We've got some throwing knives with us, and I'll show you the case that they came out of. I really like this case. It's set up so that you got two of your knives back here and one here, and the way it is, and just the whole design about the weight of it and everything else. This one I think I would actually wear and use. You got a quick draw knife up here in the front of it, and then you got two back here spares. So yeah, I think this one would be really good to use, and it's all snaps. It's not any of this Velcro stuff that's going to wear out or anything. This is a snap, and this is a snap. Now we're going to talk about the knives themselves. What brand? I would call them Think Forward. The reason being is, think about these license plates you see going along. These personalized license plates, they always got a lot of letters missing on them. You kind of figure out what they're saying. It's the way this is. Because it's THK, which I would say would be Think, and FWD, Forward. Think Forward. And here's the logo if you want to take a look. Right there. So these were sent in to me. They've got a pretty good weight actually to them. Normally I like what I call 1-on-1. In other words, if they're 10 inches, I like to have them as brown, 10 ounces. Well, these are 10 and 3/16 inches long. Very thick tang to them, as you can see. Then they weigh right around 7 ounces. So not quite a half a pound, but they are no spin, as you can see, like this. And I think actually they're not too bad for a half spin. Let's just see. Yeah, that's a little bit of an underspin, but it's stuck. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw these, because it didn't take too long to do it. I mean, you know, pretty good. And we're going to work them back. We're going to throw a spin, but I'm also going to do some more no spin here. We're going to go right down the line, and we're going to do the different ones, which you've already seen here, but we're going to do it again, and then we're going to go with a full spin, and we're going to go, like I said, with a multi-spin. And when you're doing a multi-spin, you actually throw it the same way you would a half spin. I know, sounds a little weird, but that's the way I do it. So let's get them and do some throwing. Okay, let's go with the no spin, just like I did there just a little bit ago. A little bit low. Now we'll go with a half spin, and I'm going to throw it just like this around here. There we go. And I got another one. I'm going to go back here, and then I'm going to throw it at a full spin, much for the back. Alright, those did pretty good. Now let's take it back, and we'll go for a multi-spin. Okay, we're going to throw here now from about 16-18 feet. And I'm going to have it just like this. I bring the tip down to here, and we're going to throw it like you pretty much would a half spin, but it's going to be multi-spin. There we go. Pretty good grouping. One's a little bit of an overspin, as you can see. And let's go down there and take a look at the penetration that we got from this distance. Okay, as I said, we're going to look at the penetration now. That's pretty good grouping right in there. It's a little bit this side of center, as you can see, but they're all within an area about like that. In fact, tighter than that. Penetration-wise, I'm going to pull this one out. From that far back, it went in that deep. Very sharp point on these, so be very careful with them. You get any ricochets and they come back at you. I mean, they're really sharp. And one of the ways I do is the same way I will with a fish hook on a nail. See how it sticks in the nail? I'm putting pressure on that, but it is not moving, so that's sharp. We're just talking about penetration. Let's do a penetration test where we're going to do a no spin from this closer distance and a hard throw. And I don't know about that one. That one's a dead center. That's good. And there we go. Okay. Penetration wise, it went up to there. That's how far that went on the no spin. Now let's try a half spin and see what we're going to get. Okay, half spin. The top one didn't, because it had a little bit of a different rotation. As you can see, it hit the others too. But we'll check on these others. It's in there. It went in that deep. There's the penetration on it. So when you get penetration like that, you're going to have pretty good stick when you start throwing these from these different distances like we have. Because we've thrown now at no spin, half spin, full spin, and multi-spin, and they've all stuck. So these knives have worked pretty good for, like I said, they're 10 and 3/16 inches long, and they weigh right around 7 ounces. Actually, maybe a little bit over, but that's about it. So these aren't really too bad of knives. Overall, and a nice thick tang, like I've said. So until next time, shoot safe, throw safe in this situation, and have a great day of plinking.